Here we are with Jonathan and Tootsie, and they are going to be the residents in transition of this transitional sleep and storage shelter that is provided by donations to the St. Francis Homelessness Challenge. And right now, Jonathan was at Box City back in, September of last year is when we met.
Yeah.
And you had the opportunity to go into the navigation center, but then what happened at the navigation center?
Well, I stayed over there for like 3 months. But then, after 3 months, back in the street.
So you had to exit the navigation center without any stable exit. You didn't get an offer of housing? No. And we know that there's an offer sometimes for the 90-day shelter, but a lot of people don't want the 90-day shelter, and maybe you can talk about that a little bit. Why is the navigation center preferable to the 90-day shelter?
Well, I don't know. I like navigation center. Myself, I like it. So if they would give me that 90 days, I'll take it.
But if they gave you 90 days at Sanctuary or MSC South, they probably offered you that originally.
Oh, you mean the
90-day shelter?
Oh yeah.
The regular shelter program.
I don't know. I just don't like that kind of shelter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would definitely go into the navigation center if offered.
Yes.
But not the regular city 90-day shelter program.
No.
And right now you have a job, you're working and earning an income.
Yes.
And so you are saving up money to be able to afford a place to live, right?
Yeah.
So the agreement that we have is that you can stay in this shelter unless the city offers you a stay at the navigation center, or they offer you housing that you can afford. And so you have some money coming in. You could probably afford $800 a month right now.
Yes.
And if the city were to give you a subsidy to help you with rent or to support that rent, that would be great.
That would be great, yeah.
Yeah, and you're also looking for an SRO or a studio or a room in an apartment.
Yeah, sharing.
Yeah, and I can personally vouch for Jonathan. He's a good member of the community. He'd be someone, that if you do have a room in your house, that's going for $800, or of an apartment, he'd be someone who, he and Tootsie would really appreciate the opportunity.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And so with this shelter, we have some safety features, right? So let's go ahead and look inside. We have two exits, so the door and this exit. We have a fire extinguisher, carbon monoxide, and smoke detector. The wood is under 200 flame spread rating because it's Douglas fir. So these are the basic safety and security features we have. We have a peephole here and a locking door with a deadbolt so that you can store your things when you leave. And if the city wants you to move, it's part of the agreement that you'll agree to move if
I have a place to go to. I mean, where they could tell me where to go.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the goal, is to create safe and secure places where people can belong while you're transitioning from the street to home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, best of luck, and hopefully this leads to the next step in your housing.
Thank you.